Dear participants of the third international workshop on computer modeling and intelligent systems. My name is S Subbotin. I'm a head of the Department of Software Tools of National University Zaporizhia Polytechnic, and I am a program committee chair of this workshop. I want to say some words about our workshop in my opening speech. So please look my presentation. So we will start our opening speech. Before we will speak about our workshop, I want to say some words about our sponsors. Our sponsor is National University Zaporizhia Polytechnic. This university has a long history, and this year we have a big anniversary, 120 years of our university. So this workshop is intended for this 120 years anniversary, and we also have some support from the international projects funded by the European Union. It's a project BioArt and project Aliot, funded by the Erasmus Plus program. And also we have some support from DAD, project WiMAX. So when we speak about our workshop, it's a third international workshop, and the first workshop was in 2006. The second workshop was in 2019, and so our workshop maybe not so frequently, but has also several years of its history. Now I want to present you some key facts of our workshop this year and its comparison with previous year. We have number of submissions this year, 177. The last year it was 130. So we have increase near 36% in 1.36 times. It's very good because we have more wide auditorium of possible participants. We have also this year some increase in number of finally accepted papers, 88 comparing to 81, but we have a reduction in submission success ratio. This year it was approximately 50%. Last year it was 62%. We want to provide more effective paper selection, and we provide more rigid selection of papers to support increase of scientific level and increase in presentation level of our papers. Now we will speak about other facts of CMIS 2020. The number of authors was more 400, and we have submissions and PC members from Belarus, Belgium, China, Czech Republic, Germany, Indonesia, Poland, Russia, Slovakia, Spain, Ukraine, United States of America. So we cover now not only several countries, but also several continents. We have authors with different degrees and titles, more than 100 doctors of science professors, more than 200 PhD or associated professors. Our authors are famous scientists, and this is proved by their profiles in Scopus and DBLP. Our authors, in average, have 15 papers in Scopus, but the best authors have more than 190 papers. Approximately 1/4 of authors has more than 4 papers in Scopus, and approximately 30 of authors has papers in DBLP with number more than 4. We have some statistics for our submissions, and the average number of authors per submissions is 3. The maximum number of authors per submitted paper is 6. If we will speak about minimum number of submitted papers per author is 1, but the average number of submissions per authors is 1.67. The maximum number of submitted papers per author was 9. We have big work to provide the requests to our PC members and to authors of papers for reviews for other papers, and we sent 936 requests. The number of received reviews was 564. It's approximately 60% of all requests. The number of denied requests was near 40%. It's 372 denied requests. The average number of requests per submission was 5. The average number of received reviews per submission was 3. If we will speak about distribution of our reviews, comparing to 564, approximately 63% was positive decision, approximately 30% it was reject, and approximately 16% was borderline papers. Number of reviewers involved in the process of review was 181. The average number of review requests per reviewer was 5, and the average number of received reviews per reviewer was 3. Our reviewing process will be possible and will be effective if we use good structure of review form. This year we tried to improve our review form comparing to the previous year, and you can see at the slide 5 structure of our review form. It contains evaluation of paper relevance to the fields and topics of computer modeling and intelligent systems workshop. We also evaluate paper length according to the publisher requirements, linguistic quality of a paper. Then on the next slide, you can see questions about paper importance, novelty, and originality for IT and or computing, scientific, theoretical novelty of presented results. Then we evaluate practical significance and paper structuredness and content. We also take into account paper formatting and quality of references. We provide this year a new section at review. Here we make a specific list of most widely or most frequently distributed mistakes, and it's a paper formatting mistakes, author description mistakes, figure, references, formula, table, and mistakes. So this form allow to more closely, more effectively select papers and to provide information for authors about the paper. At the end of the review form, we ask our reviewers about overall evaluation of paper, and also reviewers say us their self-evaluation of their confidence to the material of a paper. Also, our reviewers should make text impression about a reviewed paper at the end of the reviewer form. We have several key reasons for paper rejection this year. First, it's a paper's inconsistency with the topics of our workshop or with IT computing. It's very important from point of our publisher to publish only papers related to IT. So we need to check this property. Next, it's a lack of essential novelty for the theory of IT or computer science. We have some papers related to IT, but without new results. So for us, very important to provide not only IT-related papers, but scientific papers with new scientific ideas, new methods, new models. Next was incorrect paper formatting. Unfortunately, we have some interesting papers, but with formatting that not corresponds to our publisher format, and we have no time to improve such formatting, so we need to reject such papers. If we will speak about next reason, it's a plagiarism or self-plagiarism of excessive self-citations. Unfortunately, some authors, some papers have some problems with this topic, and they was rejected. Next, it's inclusion of people who are not IT specialists as authors. It was not so important, but we take into account how many authors presented for the paper, and who of them have some profiles in scientometric basis, who have academic degrees and positions related to the paper and to IT. So it's not all paper rejection reasons, but it was the case. And if we will speak about our plans for future, I think that for our committee and for our participants, it is very important to provide more detailed review form, and we will try to improve our review form. We need to provide maybe a special stage in our reviewing process when we evaluate abstracts of submissions, and then only after acceptance of abstracts we will make possible to submit as papers. This will provide, as my opinion, more effective process of paper evaluation. So I think that we make a very big job this year for preparation our workshop, and I wish success for all our authors to present their materials this year. We have interesting program this year for our guests, but unfortunately, due to coronavirus situation in the world, we this year have online meeting only, but I think that all of us will try to use this situation to present the papers, to establish contacts instead of our problem, and we will have a good workshop this year. So thank you very much for your support, for your participants, and I hope that your work will be accepted by our publisher too. And as a result of our workshop, as a result of our presentations, the papers submitted to our workshop and selected by our reviewers and program committee will be accepted by our publisher.